If you're the one also pushing, that is also a red flag on your side.
You're the red flag.
You're the red flag. So he's going to tell you, I was a serious businessman. I was a model. Hello? I used to...
Maybe Takwaga. Oh, but he's married. He's married, yeah.
Okay. Like, no,
it's not low by the way.
TikTok is in everything. TikTok to you is TikTok. Okay. Hello, where are we? Hi guys. First of all, welcome to Inspire, Transform,
and
Thrive ITT. So you guys, today we have a game, and it's going to be really exciting because you have to dig inside and find out, is that really a red flag or not? Okay.
According to you.
So what are the rules?
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're giving our opinion on how intense you would consider a red flag. We know that people are not perfect, but in case you came across someone with that, what we're going to talk about, would you go for it? And we would rate from 1 to 10. Yeah. So if you're rating the red flag maybe above 5, that means it's so much. It's too red.
Yeah.
Then if it's too red to you, and then if it's 5 and below, then you would consider it wouldn't be really a deal breaker or something big to you.
Yeah.
So that's how it is.
Yeah. Exactly. For example, we can start. This gentleman or lady does not communicate. Like, for example, he can tell you, I'm going to call you, and they never call. Okay? Or, that they call maybe twice in a week, So, red flag intensity.
Red flag intensity. I'll give it a 9. I like people who keep their word. I don't care if you are going to disappoint me, still call and tell me that I'm going to disappoint you.
Yeah, because that is also a different level of communication.
Yes, like you call me and tell me that I'm going to be busy, I'm going to have a meeting, it's going to take really, really long, and but if you don't communicate yet you promised, my friend, I really get nagged by people who don't keep their word, because once you can lie, but every time when it becomes a pattern, in 5 minutes I'll be there.
I have a feeling intensity will get there. You have to say 10, 100.
By the way, I had to say 100 because I'm so nagged by it.
Yeah, me too. 10 because personally, I feel like anytime I was ever in any way, I block you. I didn't. Most especially, I've met you this week. I've met you this week.
And then you lie to me.
And then you lie, and then you're not communicating the way I was. I block you, and then I move forward. So for some people, it's really that important for someone to have good communication. And then we have a controlling nature, someone who controls you. For example, okay, so what are you going to do? Okay, in fact, you go to a restaurant, he's the one ordering for you. In fact, you put on a dress, and then the next thing they tell you, controlling someone, as if
like even to the smallest
don't go to that
decision.
job, don't go to that gig, because even the smallest of things, like those earrings, please never put them on it. Why red flag intensity. Some people would actually think
that he loves you so much, but that is making you lose yourself. Like we said, you can't even make the smallest decision of which knicker to wear, of which pins to put on.
Yeah, so that is a 10.
That one is a 10, definitely.
A 10, and a real 10. Okay, this man loves you, but every time you go out, he's the one Snapchatting. Oh, guys, we are outside to a wedding, Okay, is that a red flag to you, and which intensity?
Is he a social? Is he a celebrity? If he's not a celebrity,
yes,
it's questionable. It's questionable.
It would be a 9.5. It's scary. Like,
when
I'm
the
supposed
man
to be doing those things. Like, It's rare to find men even posting food
things.
You
Yeah,
guys, men rarely post those things.
for me, I'd say 7, because a guy. Okay, why? I have to say about it, because you could be maybe that you're an influencer and that's what makes you money. But if you're not, then you have. So we're giving you an allowance of 3% being of 3 being the fact that you could be an influencer. But again, a man who influences for food
you can't influence when you're around me. That is your job. Do it elsewhere.
Do it professionally with your team and what?
Like actually, we
are
outside.
No, okay, actually, that person is still young. I don't think if he fits in our leagues. Yeah.
So we're going to give you like simple examples. Now he loves you, but he takes like gym photos. Moreover, he never actually goes to the gym. So you're dating a pretender.
Don't conclude from your red flag intensity. the question didn't have that. He lies about going to the gym.
He lies about stuff. Like he's saying he has a Rolex, even takes pics. But the Rolex
like
is not
that
his.
Sewing this. Like that one was sewing this. But you are saying he has private jets.
Yeah, I mean,
okay. Definitely, that's a 10.
That's a 10.
Because you need to really get your life together. You really need to discover who you are. Because I mean, you're now living in I don't know, fantasy world. Yeah,
he's so unserious. That is so unserious. Like I will enjoy the moment what day you walk with it, then you have an issue also. Now so he loves you, but then watuka mu bantu, there's a way he moves faster.
Like as if he doesn't.
Red flag intensity.
I'll give it an 8. Let me give you my reason. There are people who don't want the public to know their lives. So they could, they could want to, like, not to be predictable to the public. So yeah, and that could be a reason why you are trying to hide it, so that you've pushed me out. As long as you've not done it in bad faith, but I really don't mind that. And then also the other way around, it would be that in your bank, so as you're not proud to have me.
So
the other 2 is just for allowance of private people. Yeah.
So we're giving you these examples because they are easier, and I'm sure most of you
have not even easy.
You have seen them, but
and even experienced.
Most of you ignore. Now that we're talking about them, most of you are like, oh yeah.
But if it matters to you, it's something you can talk about or go away from. But if it doesn't, you stay with your red flag.
Okay.
Until it turns purple.
No. How about someone who, when it comes to their mother decides absolutely everything in their life? For example, someone, everything.
Someone, a man or a woman?
A man or a woman, either way. Like everything. My mommy, my mother, my sweetie. Like, touch her in a mommy, my sweet mom. Hello? So this person is like, most especially for men, it's really annoying because I remember blocking someone before in my life. Like I blocked them. Yeah, I was a
because
blocker,
of the
blocker. I block you. I block. Someone for example, you go out with that someone and then they call their mother
to judge them other things.
They first call their mother. They step aside, for example. That wasn't my mother. She was asking me about something. The next thing you know, they are texting with their mother. I was like,
what if that was her girlfriend? Would they accept them as mother?
I don't even know.
Anyway, that's so ugly.
It's not nice. I mean, you can love your relatives. Like,
you can love your mom,
but don't be there. Even if it's just a brother. Lelo, they are girls. Brother, my brother. You're going out with your friends, my brother.
My brother, that's my brother. This,
yeah, that thing can be annoying,
irritating.
Yeah.
That one we are not giving any other ones. 10.00000.
I thought give it an 8.
What's the allowance for?
The allowance for is that sometimes it could be the parents' fault. It's not actually their fault. Like the parent has already inserted themselves in the child's life. Like the child feels like, if I leave my mother is going to feel bad. If I don't go out and I tell her I went out with a girl, she's going to feel bad. You know, so
I'll still stick to my.
I would actually advise you and block you until you have the problem. Now another red flag. He uses emojis. He uses lol. Whatever.
Oh, short hand.
Yeah. LOLML. LMAO. Those you know those things. Oh my God!
For me, that's
if I don't take you as a gay person, then I don't know what. I'll consider you gay. This person is gay. You are a man and you're texting lol. You're using emojis.
Which emojis? Emojis in your phone laugh like that. And for me, that's just a level of unseriousness. I feel like someone who is well put together doesn't really. It's not a hard thing for you to type love than you typing LV. I don't think if you have time, no matter how busy you are, LOVE is hard for you to type. So you're just unserious, and I'm not giving any allowance.
Personally, I would block you. So it's a change. Really, I would be thinking, this person is gay. They're just hiding. They want to use me as a mirror, but they are lying.
Now, gay for you is like cannabis. Because how is that the short hand related?
I've mistaken it, I think. There is short form, and then there is emoji. Short form is so terrible. It is so bad. Like, you guys, if you're there and you're texting in short form, please don't. People take you unserious. People consider you to be vague. Like,
for me, it's a real big turn.
I would consider you as a senior one kid. Like, if I'm talking to my little brother, that's understandable. I think my brother don't text like that, you know. Red flag intensity still, whether it's emoji or short form. So
today there's no allowance.
No allowance.
Okay, if you're gay, they give you allowance.
Yes. And then someone who is he loves you, you know. There's a way he respects you, Mobantu, but then there's a way he disrespects other people.
Oh,
yeah, other people. You know, for example, maybe you guys are still, you know, at that level. And then Arigamba. Wait, you know the way he's talking to other people. Maybe you're in a restaurant and then he's like, you know, that cow woman, what's wrong with her? You know, watch out for those things. Now, is that a red flag?
For me, it's not a red flag. I'll give it a 4. You know why? Because we're all on the journey of growth. I'm sure as long as you're not disrespecting me, then you just have to grow into being disciplined to respect everyone, and that's growth. Like, what you need to work on it. It's not something that's obvious that everyone has to do it. So we're all not perfect. We are teachers, characters, disciplines, and all that. That's something supposed to be built. And yeah, I'll give them an allowance of 6 to work on themselves.
Personally, I wouldn't block you.
But still 10.
I mean, I put 8. Mama, 8. Because in my head, I'm thinking, if you're treating that person that way, there will be a time you treat me like
You'll
that.
You'll also be a stranger.
Yes, there will be a time when you treat me like that. So, obviously, I'm thinking, you're probably just a bad person. Then you're hiding it.
Oh, because you're around.
Yeah, because you're around me, so you're hiding it. Okay, so it will be an 8. Really, it will be an 8. Like, I would be like, section to be blocked, but later. Let's see.
Yes. Next red flag.
Now we have social media addicts. You date this guy or this girl, but everything chimbibili TikTok, Hello, where are we? TikTok is in everything. TikTok to you is TikTok. Okay, like you want to showcase your life, you want to showcase everything, your food, you TikTok. So would you, how intense is that for you?
Me, a social media addict, as long as it's making you money. If it's making you money and you're serving people, like let me say you teach something there, you're a dancer, you're an influencer, you have something really that you're really giving value to people, I wouldn't really mind if it's really purposeful. But if it's just for the sake of you want to go viral, or I just want people to know me, I want to become a celebrity, it's crisis. You want to insert yourself. You're missing something in your identity. So you have issues. Therefore, I'll give it a 6 to be fair.
To me, I would pass, like according to what I'm pursuing in my life, probably, or what I consider serious. So it depends on what you're doing on that TikTok.
It's you had to be specific on the question.
It means you know. So social media addict, but a social media addict, but it's the way you balance your life. Your personal life is more of like, maybe I would give you a 7.5. Because I don't know how much money they make, but
you don't take that serious.
I'm considering that you should be having a real job you're doing elsewhere. Okay, now you're dating someone who got stuck somewhere. There was a perfect stage in their lives, right? There was a stage in their lives where everything was flowing well, everything was good. For example, this person was maybe going to be a pro footballer, or by the way, they made a business and it actually worked out, but then it failed or something like that. And then for some reason, that has been like 5 years ago, they're stuck there. It's not what I used to be. Yeah, but let me tell you, I was a serious businessman. I was a model. Hello? I used to model. I went to go out.
I used to travel.
I was but apparently there is really but it happened. So that is also very annoying. Like someone who is stuck in the past. They're stuck in the times where things were good, instead of moving on and finding something else that is working out for them now. They're stuck.
Oh, Bambi, that is so sad. I would give him a 5.
I would give him a 6.
I would give him a 5 because you know what? That's something you need to work on. And they are not aware that they are stuck.
They are still stuck.
That's a mental thing. That's a mental thing. We ever talked about it, I think, in some video.
Yeah.
When you get stuck, you need help. So those people probably they don't know that they need help. But if I'm merciful enough, I'd give them the 5 allowance to encourage them and get them out. Maybe give them a way forward. If I'm not merciful enough, then it's still also the other 5. To say that you go and deal with your things.
Yeah, so maybe you give them the grace to know that no one is perfect. Okay, so you'd give them a 6. No one is perfect. 6. And be like,
no one is perfect.
Let's watch and see.
Why didn't you give them a 1 if no one is perfect?
So guys, he loves you, but woyogera kuchogenda ke wamwe bajeke wamwe, maybe to make officiate things and all that. You see, he's really not in that direction. It's not important. The important thing is we love each other.
Yeah.
Like you try and pull. No, but parents have to be respected and then we need to know each other. No, it's okay, but we can continue and
it's not that he didn't have the money.
No, it's not that he didn't have the money, but you see, Ali. That is a serious red flag. It is either it is either you're married.
Yeah, I was also going to say maybe he's married.
You're overthinking. You make me think things.
Well, I'll give it a 7 with the allowance of Well, there are men who feel like they need to get things put together first.
Yeah.
And if he gives me, now that theory is only for special people. When he has explained to me that, you know what, I am planning that within 2 years, I hope to achieve this. So I prefer that we do things. And I don't want to come and just kuchala and stop there. So I prefer that my money that I'll get in 2022, 2020 this, it will be the one that we shall use for the wedding, for this, and everything else that comes with it. He believes in it, but he feels like for him, he's not yet in position, and he gives you the reason. That's the only allowance we're giving. But if he's not giving you any reason, then we are giving you a 10.
Yeah,
we shall say that maybe Takwaga. Oh, but he's married. He's married, yeah. He's married.
Okay, it's really, actually, it's also complicated. I would also give a 7 because sometimes you don't want to push a man as well. You don't want to push a man to calm. It has to be
He's not supposed
initiated.
To say, let me
Yes, it has to be initiated by him, you know. So if you're the one also pushing, that is also a red flag on your side.
You're the red flag.
You're the red flag. So he's supposed to be the one to initiate that. Be like, you know, I really want to come and see your parents. I mean, I'm so interested in you, you know. So it should be the one to initiate that. So if he's not initiating, and in case maybe you're trying to say it and then he tells you, you know what, I really would love to, but there's a way I personally, my mkono to look. Okay, there is something I want bigger than this or that and that. You know, we all have preferences. Now you can't, you can't deny his own preferences. So probably you can give it a 7 and, you know, watch how things go. Maybe, but this is a red flag that goes higher with time. Doesn't go lower. It goes higher. Yes, it's a red flag that goes bigger. Yeah, and then we have a red flag. Oh my God, this is a real red flag. A man who puts on funny, like he's smart up, then down. I don't care if you have a car. Please be smart. I don't care.
But
you know,
the Crocs which are cool.
No, I don't mind. I mind. I mind. I really do mind. Sometimes someone has a good watch. It smells good. Good kagoyeke. And then he tells you, no, this has just moved from work. The James just, you know, oh God.
For me, that's not a red flag.
It's not really a red flag, but
okay, give us your intensity.
Like you have
give me your
some laziness in you. Sure. Like why are you being lazy when it comes to me? Like you're supposed to really look good for me. Like try, you know. Why is it that I'm from work, now I'm going to meet you for an evening outing and then yeah, just
how intense? Don't say how intense.
Okay, it's like a 7. It's like a 7. Like try and be
What's
smart.
The allowance
okay,
for?
Now there are some open shoes that really can make someone look gentle and all that, but Crocs. Guys, Crocs, I'm not okay with it.
Well, for
personally.
me,
it means like total demoka effort.
For me, that's not a red flag because for me, clothes don't really matter to me that much. Because even me myself, I'm like that. I can wear very nicely and I'll put on slippers. So I'm giving allowance because I am also not that perfect in terms of about fashion or about really minding. For me, I'm more of, am I comfortable? Now for him, if that's what makes him comfortable, why am I even concerned? So for me, clothes or how you put yourself together, as long as you're not too shabby or dirty, so I'll give it a 1. Like it's not biggy for me really.
I think it's a big. Please put on clothes or something. Let's try.
Tell the ones that you date.
Seriously,
not everyone, because
people should be looking smart. Like put in the effort. Ladies like that.
Okay.
Anyways, another one is this person. For example, you go out maybe for a movie or something, and then Jesus. You see him crying over a very nice movie.
Emotional.
It's so emotional. And when it's a good scene, like if you don't
I like that. What's your intensity?
Shouting.
It's how intense is it?
Everybody's crying. It's a 5 because Munange.
It's so funny.
Yeah. Okay, maybe if it's in the section of he's too happy, but in the section of he's sad and crying, that one I would. When you get problems,
I know how that is.
Won't you kill yourself? Okay, red flag intensity. This man is emotional. Like when he's happy, we asen not together.
Like
when he's sad, but kubye. I don't want to eat. I don't see the essence
I won't
of eating
talk
chicken
to you.
No, but kubye, like someone who is really emotional.
Me, I'd give it a 2. Because guess what? You're enjoying the movie. Like, you know how you can have something that really makes you happy? And for him, if it's the movie and it has, that means he lives in the moment. For me, that's how I view it. I feel like he lives in the moment. If it's time for feeling sad, he's feeling sad. So, well, the crying may not even be so much, but he shows you that he's sad. Yeah? For me, that doesn't really matter to me.
The crying part.
Because you know what? It doesn't affect me
it's
anyway.
A 7. The happy part. It's a 4.
For me, 9. I don't care. It's a 2. I'll give it a 2. Like a 2 for being too much, because that's more character. That's more character of emotional people. But again, live your life.
Cry, no.
Live your life. Feel what you want
me
to
feel. Cry, not you.
Where is it? He human?
He loves you, but then after kissing you, for some reason, there's.
Yeah, what is that?
Ochikubi. Like he's thanking you is more of like a bro.
Oh, bro code. Bro things.
Yeah, like he overdoes bro things. Like maybe you've been kissing and then you kiss this nice thing and then
like bonga code.
Yeah, and it's could be like everything.
What is your intensity? What is your intensity?
Intensity is no, I'm not your bro really. It's an 8.5. Like no, don't do that.
Well, for me, my intensity is 1. But I don't care.
Like the buy
no, it's not low by though. If that's how you communicate, that shows maybe who you are or who you usually around. And if it's going to be up to me to communicate, because I met you like that, so it's going to be up to me to communicate to you and be like, man, I'm not your bro, so you need to change. But for the moment, if I don't have a problem with it, as long as you've appreciated, so I really don't mind how you communicate, as long as you appreciate.
I'm thinking that you should be brought up to know that ladies are soft. They are. Yeah, I'm
unfortunately,
you
not
do bro
knows.
things all the time, because I'll be thinking you're like Olimuntu, who is
Tondabanga bro?
Like Tondabanga bro. Like I'm not a bro, man. Like we are.
Well, me don't matter. So that's to show you that
there are many
everyone has their own intensity.
Yeah.
When your guy is doing something, analyze him, like we said. Or when your woman is doing something, analyze them and find out, am I okay with this? Am I not okay with this? We don't want you to get out of a relationship and be like, Kale, I
that is okay.
No, like he was like, and then you start complaining like, Kale nakiriza wearing ampita bro. Kale, you know all those things. If you knew that it was something, a big deal to you, why didn't you do something about it?
And then there are things that are red flags, but then you can communicate to someone and they actually change.
And then there are also things that are red flags to you, but honestly, they don't contribute anything to the future.
They don't matter.
You can be like, well, me, I don't like, you can hate someone. Okay, let me say you break up with someone who wears Crocs. Like you said, you consider the red flag of wearing Crocs.
No, I would think you're taking it serious.
And then no, actually listen, but yet the person is he has good personality, he has good everything else and all that, and then you just use the Crocs to dump someone. You could, I think sometimes we should have a really, really big.
No, the issue is with the Crocs, I don't think I can give you more time. So I don't even get to know how good you are.
That's unfair. And that's what I'm saying. You don't get to know how good he is. What if he's good? And then you dump a good person just because of Crocs? You get, yet Crocs can be changed. Alright. So you can rate your own.
Yeah, your own red flag. That's on you.
That's on you. If it makes sense to you, if you don't mind one who is smelling bad.
That's on you. That's you to find out the intensity.
Get the intensity and know whether you're staying or not.